This is my fist-only Minecraft world where I'm not allowed to use any armor, tools, or weapons. In the past 2.5 years, I've made an entire series on here, doing insane things, and even reaching day 1000. This video is a brief tour of my entire world from a third-person perspective. Also, I'm sorry this video took so long, I might make another video about that soon. So let's begin with the spawn area. I've got a ton of chests, a jukebox, furnaces, a brewing stand, and obviously a bed. Next are the museum exhibits. This is the Nether exhibit, which has an emo skeleton. The End exhibit has my dragon egg. And the Deep Dark exhibit, which has a Skull catalyst. The one the warden dropped when I killed it. Then we've got my iron farm and my gunpowder farm. It's not really much to comment on, so I'll move on. Then we obviously have the Eiffel Tower, the tutorial of which I'll put in the description. Next to it is my solid gold PFP with my 1000 days sign above it. After that we have the villager trading area, which isn't very humane. You can see how soulless the librarian looks in that tiny area. Also the villager breeder. Next is How Did We Get Here Island, the island that I got the How Did We Get Here achievement on. It also has a memorial for my dead dolphin called Name. And wrapping around the whole island we have my roller coaster, which has a villager who's been gifted a free lifetime pass on it. Now it's time to go to the Nether, where we see my Nether fortress. It actually has quite a few points of interest, such as the area where the emo skeleton thing happened.
Emo skeletons. Oh! Oh my god!
There's also this room, which some blazes cornered me in. And also the spawner room where I used to kill the blazes. Over here is my blaze farm, which has one of my beacons and a really cool looking killing room. This is the first bastion I raided. There's not really much to say again, so I'll move on. The piglin bartering farm. It serves me well, even if it's not very humane. And this is the sorting system. This is the original gold farm. I know it doesn't look like much, and that's because it isn't. Also, for some reason, these greedy baby piglins are stuck there and they keep stealing my gold. This is where I killed the wither, and this is the pocket I tried to sacrifice an axolotl in. Fun times. My magma farm, the only reason I was able to build the second gold farm. The original gas farm. It was a really good design for the materials it uses, but any Wither Rose gas farm completely outclasses it. And here's the Wither Rose gas farm. It outclasses it. And now the gold farm. This thing is very tall and very wide. It's also fully automatic. And now back to the overworld. I didn't actually do anything on this island, but I just think it looks really nice. If I found this in a normal world, I would probably settle here. And here's a stunning view of 1.18 terrain. The valley includes this village, which the donkey I got really attached to lives in. Also, this was a pain to film because of the stupid pigs who wouldn't get out of the way. After a quick adjustment though, the shot became fine. Just across the lake lies the weirdest village I've ever seen, built in the smallest snow biome ever, and consisting of a lot of random floating islands. It looks completely different from every angle as well. And if you're wondering what this random pole is, it's just the entrance to my stronghold. Don't worry, the entrance is perfectly safe. And after a quick trip around the stronghold, we reached the end portal. This is my exit portal, which, I know it looks a bit messy, but that's mainly because of my Wither Rose farm. The wither's dead, so it doesn't work anymore, but here's the end gateway, which takes us to a whole new part of the end. And this is the other side. This scaffolding is how I lost all my bread, a remnant of what it was like before I got my elytra. And this is the end city, slightly ruined. Due to me using TNT to fight shulkers, it's a little damaged, but it's still obviously an end city. And back in the overworld, very far away, near the end of the video because I forgot all about it, is my raid farm. It's quite tall, and it has 2 of my beacons. It's also got a nice cozy killing area. There's also this tree which I fought phantoms on. You can still see the shelter I built. And also the second village, with a pillar left over from the Star Trader advancement. And also my ocean monument, where my beacon used to be, which also had a guardian in a boat for some reason. I don't think it was intentional. And this is the room where I stole all the sponges from. And finally, a view of the whole world, or at least the part that matters, the spawn region. Also a bird's eye view of the spawn island. If you liked this video and want to see how I did everything, I've got a link to the entire series. Or if you don't want to watch every episode, then I have the 1000 days video, which recaps the entire world from beginning to end. I know the thumbnail is terrible, but please trust me, this video is the best thing I've ever made. Anyway, goodbye.